What up, beautiful people? It is Wes. I'm here to talk to y'all about Cold Killer versus Diamond, and I want to talk about the overall concept of the Zeus Network and their auditions and the things that they make these people do during auditions. I'm trying to figure out how y'all feel about it, get y'all perspective on things, and to have a discussion. Are we beyond the point of a moral standing or moral compass? What is Baddies all about? What are we wanting Baddies Gone Wild to really do? Are we thinking about, Girls Gone Wild, the series that used to exist back in the day when the women used to be out in the beaches of Cancun and flashing and doing all of that? Or because I don't get that from Baddies Gone Wild. What do y'all get from Baddies Gone Wild Zeus version? I get women in the house fighting. That's what I get. There's no competition. There's no who gets the most followers. There's no presentations that these girls have to make. There's no, who's the baddest at the club, who gets the more views, who gets the more pull. I don't know how these women are able to tally up the points of being baddies. Like, what considers them to be a baddies gone wild kind of girl? Because every time they go out, they can't really do anything because they're out in public. They can only come to the house and beat each other up. There's no men. There's no stealing of men. There's no, the men all want this girl. Like, what are the considerations for being baddies, and what are we wanting these girls to do at the auditions? That's really what this video is about, and that's really what I want the conversation below this video to be about, because I'm lost. Now, granted, I do like Baddies Going Wild over Baddies. It's just an overall better edit, better natural, more in tune and integral storylines to the characters that are on the show. It's not all over the place like Baddies is. It's just better. I think Baddies doesn't have a handle on a streamline of a show because they're bouncing from city to city, from hotel to hotel, and all of the arguments are based off of stuff on social media. So I don't know, but Baddies Going Wild is definitely way better. But the audition process is gotten a bit out of hand, I believe. Um, Cold Killer versus Diamond the Body. We've seen Diamond the Body, or have heard Diamond the Body say sock her in the mouth, or punch her or beat her up or something along them lines, paraphrasing, encouraging women to stand on their shit and beat the other person up during auditions. But most recently, in the last audition, Bad Boys and Baddies, Cold Killer was telling women to show their cats. And Diamond didn't want to see no cats. Diamond wasn't here for women showing their cats. So Diamond was like, no, we're not doing that. So Cold Killer felt some sort of way that what she asked the women to do, Diamond was against. So Cold Killer was like, don't do that. I don't play like that. I don't tell none of the girls not to do what you asked them to do. So don't worry about what I'm asking them to do. Now I'm trying to figure out what side of the fence y'all on. Are y'all team Cold Killer or y'all team Diamond the Body? Let's dig a little deep. Let's talk about it, because American culture has really put it out there. We know what's taboo. We know what's okay to do. Okay? Women can show their breast. They can do a little flash. Cool. They can show a little moon. Cool. But when it comes to showing the cat, it's like following the play. Same thing with men. Men can take their shirt off. There was a man in the gym with their shirt off today. Didn't nobody say anything to him. But if a woman took her shirt off, it'll be like, ma'am, you can't do that, right? So a man gets to walk around shirtless. Women can't walk around shirtless. It's very extreme, if a woman's, doing breast milk out, and we're going to get to the breast milk. Get the breast milk out in public. Some people think it's a bit extreme. You should keep that at the house. Some people are like, it's nature. Where do you fall on the line? Okay? I'm of the belief that everybody should be treated the same. You know what I'm saying? If a man can walk around a gym shirtless, a woman should be able to walk around a gym shirtless. I just feel that it's the same way. Women and men got the same parts on the chest. It's just women got titties. They call it titties. And, the men got the pecs. What's the difference? In my mind, what's the difference? But American culture, we already know that there's a difference. We already know that there's an understanding that women should not be in a gym working out with, shirtless. But a man, okay, let's go below the waist. Men are more apt to show their butt before they show the pinga, depending on who we're talking to. Some men really get anti or whatever, like, oh, I can't show my butt, but you can see my Johnson because I don't get down with the butt. But then others are like a respect thing. We know, like on a TV show. On a TV show, you'll see a man's butt before you see a man's front. Because it is what it is. Same thing with the women. Although some scripted dramas and movies will show the full anatomy of a woman before they show the front of a man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. As a whole, I'm pretty sure Cold Killer understands American culture as a whole. But I think she's caught up in the rapture with this, baddies mentality that, hey, you going to do what I asked you to do. And that's that if you want to be on my show. Because that's really what it is on these audition shows. There's no merit to showing somebody your cat. There's no merit to showing somebody your breast. There's no merit to drinking breast milk, Scotty. What the hell was that? We've seen Natalie tell women to kiss each other. We've seen people tell women to do jumping jacks, push-ups. We've seen people tell you to dance. We've seen people tell you to sock the person right next to you. I think a lot of these individuals get off the high of being able to tell someone what to do and them do it. Because there's no valid reason to kiss somebody. There's no valid reason to show your cat. There's no valid reason to drink breast milk. There's no valid reason to do jumping jacks. The only valid thing to do on an audition show for Zeus is to fight. That's the only valid thing that these people should be asking somebody to do, because that's all that the shows amount to, fighting. So Cold Killer and Diamond was versus each other. We already know they fought before. Cold Killer didn't really beat up Diamond. You know what I'm saying? So Diamond gets upset and she like, who you talking to? I thought it was just me because Cold Killer was acting like she got it like that and she don't care. You know what I'm saying? But Cold Killer didn't come down them steps though. So I don't know. I'm not saying Cold Killer's scared. We know Cold Killer ain't scared. She fight Tinker every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't come down them steps. Who team you on? Cold Killer? Diamond. Diamond telling these women to sock each other in the face, beat each other up. That's what they do on the show. Cold Killer is saying, show your cat. I've never seen them do that on Baddies. They get naked and swim in the pool, but Zeus blurs it out. That's because on Vimeo, you can't really show nudity, and that's what the Zeus Network is housed on. I used to be on Vimeo once upon a time, but, I couldn't get no subscribers, so I had to cut it off. But yeah, you can't show nudity on Vimeo. And as much money as Zeus produces, you still see they blur it out. Women decided to chime in, though. And we're going to go to social media real quick to see what's being said, but I really think Cold Killer need to dial that down a bit. Want to see women's cats want to know if they bold enough to show their cat is one thing, but let that be the audition parameters for a nude show. We're not going to see anybody's cat on here. And then at the same time, why y'all ain't ask the men to show their junks? You see what I'm saying? I feel like I'm of the belief that if I ask one person to do this, it should be equal across the board. But I feel like, and then my other problem with this whole concept is that these are younger women. So are we really wanting them to feel like in order to be on a show, they have to show their private parts? We're already below the belt. We're already underneath the corns with this fighting concept. But now, in order to be on the show, I have to drink breast milk. I have to show my private parts. I have to kiss someone in the mouth, not knowing if they have hepatitis or herpes or any of the STDs. Let's be clear, none of these people get checked. None of these people get checked before coming to audition. Let's be clear. And there's blood splashing all over the place. And I'm at risk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. We're going to get into what's happening on social media or what was said, because I'm a bit late for the topic, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about it, though. All right, let's see what's being said on the social media or what was said on the social media. All right, we have Baby Tyson. I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot get into Bad Boys. All they do is whine and complain about being injured or being bullied. These are grown men. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let's see. That ain't it. All right, I don't know who she talking about. All right. Chapter 2, Baby Tyson claps back at Cold Killer after Baby Tyson and Cold Killer clash over audition drama. Thoughts? Like you honestly, you got young girls, not even 21, that watch Zeus looking up to you, and this how you conduct yourself as a role model. What if somebody told your daughter, show her, you're the same low self-esteem chasing after who don't want you, pulling up to his houses, trying to get that back. I see why you want to see how look, because yours can't keep the one you got. Tyson and Cold Killer, that's a crazy match. But I think Tyson eating.
Who's she feeling like? Who is Cold Killer feeling like? Why would you want to go to this show don't even make sense to me. Like, what is the point of this show? Like, none of them make sense.
I mean, you used to be on it and it didn't make sense when you was on it. So, I mean, but it has changed. It definitely has changed. But yeah, I mean, Bad Boys Reunion was crazy though. All the stuff I'm seeing and hearing is crazy. Where is, let's see. All right. Cold Killer claps back at Baby Tyson after Baby Tyson says if she was a judge, she would have made people do what she requested. Thoughts? Now, if I was a judge, I would have not made y'all do that dumb ish. Cold Killer says, leave it alone, you young, ugliest. You look like you wasn't all the way ready to come out your mama's stomach yet. Like you look premature, tadpole looking. Y'all want some attention. Here y'all go. I don't know about that. Cold Killer goes off in a few of the BBGK. Bitches chill and y'all say it's boring. I'ma always pop it. Lame at I'm me. Cold Killer was doing way too much at them auditions. Now, if I was a judge, I would have, okay, why does showing your pink part of your cooter correlate with baddies, babe? Cold sore? I'm sorry, but if I would have went to the auditions and Cold Killer told me to do some with like strip down or show coochie, I would have popped her. Because why you getting mad DTB not on that weird-ish, freaky-ish? Baby Tyson looked like a whole abortion by my mom. Y'all bitches want to make posts about me. Nah, I was letting y'all talk, but this ain't that. Leave it alone. Is that a pressure? I see why you so mad about showing coochie because you... Cold Killer goes off. Who is this? Dava. Then no bitch look like Loretta Devine need to be making posts about me. I ain't gonna get you going baddies. Loretta Devine is an icon and a staple in the black community in terms of Hollywood. Why would she? Why would that be considered a diss? But maybe Cold Killer is young and doesn't know Loretta Devine's plight. That wasn't cute. That wasn't cute, Cold Killer. And I like Cold Killer, but that wasn't cute. This bad boy stuff is a lot. I'm really riff all y'all done today. I got time. Some be too lame to mention though, but yeah, get off my D. Oh, my mom. Yo, you look like this. Stop trying to do little. Why is showing your pink cooter? Okay. I'm sorry, but if I would have went to the audition, okay. I mean, I'm curious to see what y'all feel about it in the comments. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like Cold Killer went a little bit to the extreme for me. I mean, the show is already about fighting. Let's just stick with the fighting. Scotty went too extreme for me. Why you want somebody to drink breast milk? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I like Scotty, but that's ridiculous. Like, why am I drinking breast milk? That's nasty. Like, okay, baby's drinking, okay, but that's nasty. Like, what? To be on a show where the show is about fighting, the show is not about doing nasty things or disgusting things or truth or dare. And the show is not about, showing private parts. It's about fighting. That's true. It's definitely about fighting. So why are you encouraging me to do these things? I just don't understand it. But if women are encouraged to kiss each other, men aren't though. Men aren't encouraged to kiss each other. Men aren't encouraged to show their dinglings. You know what I'm saying? Men aren't encouraged to show butt and twerk, but the women are. Why? But the women be around here yelling peace and equality and justice for women and women's rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Make the balance. It's not balancing for me, babe. It's not balanced. It's not organic. Anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel about that. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm I'm really curious to see how y'all feel about that. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.